Hello class, here we are. We're going to talk about images today. Um, if you look at the instructions for today, they ask us to add to the code here by looking at the code they did for the dog image. We're going to add a cat image. I see the IMG tag right here stands for image. SRC stands for source. So basically we have to tell the computer, 1, we're putting in a picture. 2, here's what the picture is and where you're going to find it. And then this alt is just kind of a backup. It's technically optional, but it's always a good idea to do it. Alternate text if the picture doesn't download. So let's do the same thing for cats here. So I'm going to come down and let's just go under the cats heading. So you can see there's no picture yet. Enter, and let's follow the same process they did. So start a tag, and then IMG for image. Now we need to give the source, SRC, and basically we got to tell the computer what the file name is that we're going to put in. And I can choose from these options which have been uploaded into the project. Normally you'd be working outside of like code.org, and so you'd be uploading pictures like from your computer server or whatever. In any case, the image is cat.jpg, so let's type that in. I could just click on it, but let's just assume that we're practicing for when we aren't working within code.org, and it won't auto fill it for you. So cat.jpg. Now what am I missing? Missing something important. That's right, quotation marks before and after the file name. Those quotation marks tell the computer this is the file name. And now hit enter, and let's do some alternate text. And we can, you can put whatever you want. Usually a good description for what the picture is saying. I could say cat contemplates your demise. Alright, put that in quotes too, and let's close our tag. Notice how there's no opening and closing tag. This is all just contained within the tag itself, so we don't need a closing tag. Let's see if it worked. Oh, there we go. Alright, and now notice down here we have some paragraph text underneath the dog giving attribution, so we could do that as well. Start a paragraph, and let's say, maybe is whoever took the picture, Skippy McFritter Biscuits, famous photographer, and let's say we got it from the same place. And let's put in a closing tag. And now that text will appear underneath a bit of attribution. Okay, that's it. That's how it's done. Alright, let's do a little bit of debugging, something we've been practicing last week, and see if we can figure out what's wrong with these. Okay, let's look at the first one. So we've got our heading red, and tag image, IMG, source, SRC, red.jpg. I mean, this all looks correct. Until I look at the original. If I don't put the exact file name, paying attention to spelling, spacing, capitalization, everything, then it's not, the computer's just not going to be able to find it. It's like, I can't find this file name that you're talking about. So let's fix this. Red sky. Aha, now the computer can find it. We have to be precise. Let's look at the next tag. Green, let's see, grass.jpg. Now, look, the spelling's right and everything, but this one's capitalized, so I'm going to have to capitalize JPG, and there you go. Even capitalization will change things. Okay, it looks like we misspelled blue here, just forgot a letter, and bada bing. Okay, so the lesson here, pay attention to even the smallest details. Everything has to be exact. And if something's not working, go back and check the details. Odds are you missed a space or accidentally mistyped a letter or something. Okay, I won't do all of this one for you, but I'll do one. So the SRC attribute is spelled incorrectly. Look, SRC, SRC, SCR. Aha, this one. That's it. It should be SRC, so it's misspelled. Anyways, you can do all the rest. You can submit and check and see if you got it right. If not, go back and look at them, but just some good debugging practice. Let's move on. Okay, this one I wanted to go over with you. So actually uploading an image, again, normally you won't have to do this, but since we're working in code.org, if we want our code to be able to retrieve an image, we have to put the image into code.org. And that's where we have this little add image tab here. So we click that. I don't believe this is going to show for you on the screen, but I'll just talk it through. So add image, and I click on the button that says upload file. And then it's actually going to bring me a dialog box, and anything I have downloaded onto my computer I can access. I'm going to click on a recent download that I found and click open, or I can just double click on the download, and now it says that it's successfully added it to code.org, and now the code on this particular website will be able to retrieve that that image. There we go. There it is, May 4th, number 2. So let's upload at least one image onto this web page. So I've got a couple here, and here we go. Let's add some HTML. All right. Oh, actually, here, let me go to the index. Click on the index to get to the code for this web page that we're seeing here. So let's go after the cat image, and let's put in a new one. So let's do a heading tag, because we want to set it up with the header. So H, and it looks like we're using H heading 3 for our other ones. So, and let's go with Happy Star Wars Day, and closing tag. All right, let's just check and make sure it's showing up. Okay, there we go. And let's put in a picture. So tag img and src for source, and we need to tell the source is equal to, and then we're going to put the actual file name. Let's go May 4th _1.jpg, and oh, don't forget those quotation marks, Mr. Cox. There we go. And alt equals, and let's put in an alternate text. I can put in, you know, Stormtrooper at work. And let's close the tag. And let's check and see if it came in. Aha! There we go. Now, it's a little big, and later on we'll talk about sizing, and we can actually change some of the formatting details of the picture, but it put it in there. Bada bing. Let's put in one more just for practice. So again, oh, and I could, we'll do a quick paragraph for attribution. It's a good habit. Okay, so paragraph, and we'll say we got this from, and actually, but full disclosure here, I didn't actually look at the source, so I'd have to go back and see where I got it from. But we can go ahead and say, you know, we got this from the Wikimedia Commons, or we could say that we got this from, you know, meme.org, or so forth. Okay, closing tag, and we've got an attribution underneath. Okay, one more picture. Let's go. Start our image tag, and then source is quotation mark May 4th _2 JPEG. It can be precise, and let's do alternate text. And we'll go with Good Morning Yoda. And let's close that tag. Said there. And there it is. Very good. Okay. And let's do an attribution paragraph here. And again, class, that's not the actual source, but I'll have to look it up to get it. But in any case, just practicing how to put in some attribution. Okay, there we go. And class, that will suffice for today. If you have questions about images and how they work and how to put them into HTML, do message me or send me an email. And again, just go through this lesson, make sure you've got it down, and have a good day. Thank you, class.